Why am I watching people living their lives where I can go and live my life? Hello, my friend. Recently, I posted a video about how to stop procrastinating, and you can watch this video right here. And the main solution that I gave was to be bored. Well, you can't really understand it here, so I recommend you go watch this video so you can understand this concept. But in order to be bored, you have to do nothing, and doing nothing implies putting the phone away, or video games, or Netflix, or whatever. And this video, I will tell you how I actually do my best in order to stay away from this kind of distraction. So, without wasting any time, let's get started. The number one reason we're all addicted to our devices is dopamine and the feeling it gives us, the feeling of pleasure this companies and activities gives us. And it really becomes over time an addiction that is really hard to stay away from. And a lot of people suffer from this addiction. And when you get into self-improvement, it is the hardest and first thing you have to fix. And in the space of self-improvement, there is a thing called dopamine detox, which is basically going for 3 days, 7 days, a week, a month without any kind of device or any kind of cheap dopamine sources such as junk food, video games, movies, all this kind of stuff. And I believe it is really good, and I did it many times in the past. But recently, I found something that works as good as dopamine detox, but is much more effective and can work in less than 24 hours. And I actually did that yesterday. So, this thing is a primal thing in us humans, which is to connect with nature. We, as a human beings, always lived in nature. We always had this connection with our planet and our nature. And over time, by moving forward and getting more sophisticated and modern, we lost this connection to the nature. And some people go days without even seeing the tree. And I think this is really dangerous for your mental health and your physical health. Because when you stay in your bubble of technology and being connected to everyone and every part of the world, you may lose track of time and track of reality and start living in this depressing and stressful reality that isn't the real world. You need to know how to take a break from this modern world and get back to nature, because this is who we are as humans. We have to stay connected to this earth. We have to do our best to go for a walk in a forest, far away from technology, far away from anyone. Just you and the forest. Maybe you can go with a friend or a couple of friends. And this is what I did yesterday. I proposed in a group of friends that we shall go for a walk, for a hike in a nearby place that is really beautiful. There were castles and stuff. I'll put pictures in the editing. And I told them the number one rule during this hike or expedition is no phone allowed, except for taking pictures, or if we are lost or don't know where to go, we can use Google Maps. That's it. No texting, no phone calls, nothing. Just us, we were five, just us five in the nature, talking about random stuff, laughing, playing with wood, playing with trees. I even got a stick. Let me show it. I even brought bro. I even brought a stick with me from this trip, and I will leave it in my room. I can't explain how much I felt happy yesterday. How much I was how much I was joyful. I reconnected to the younger me. Yeah, I played with trees, laid in the grass, played with sticks with my friends, and this made me happy, honestly. And I believe this is what we all lack. And it is simple moments like this where you disconnect your brain from the world and you connect to nature and you turn on what I what I call your savage brain or your monkey brain, and you just be who you are. You don't have to act smart, you don't have to act tough. Just have fun, laugh, talk, and trust me, this will really give you a sense of happiness and sense of pleasure that no device or no modern day activity can give you. We literally sat there for 10 minutes staring at four horses eating grass. And it was relaxing, it was joyful, it gave us happiness. Just walking and saying hello to every person we meet was a fun activity to do. And maybe you're watching this and you're saying to yourself, he's crazy. He's crazy, he's weird. And yeah, maybe it's a little bit weird in this modern day to have fun with nature. But if you try it, if you go, take your stuff and go somewhere, take a train or take a car or take your bicycle, or maybe there's a forest just next door. Go alone or take a group of friends that you feel comfortable with. Just one rule, no fun allowed. Trust me, you will have fun. You will smile all through the day. When you get back home, you go take a shower, you will be tired, you can eat, and then just go to sleep. And trust me, when I went home, by habit, I grabbed my phone in order to check my messages. And I was like, what am I doing? Why do I even need to check my messages? And it's just a habit that we build over time. And I think that we all need to reconnect with our true self, reconnect with the people we used to be back in the day. Remember, I always remember, and sometimes it brings tear to my eyes when we were little kids, when we didn't have phones, we didn't have iPads, we had nothing, and how life was. Uh, like it's like life had a filter on it. It was the colors were different, the activities we did brought us more joy than the ones we are doing now, and we were happy. And yesterday I felt that. Yesterday I felt like I was a child again, and it made me happy. And it made me think that why try our best to stay connected? Why try our best to stay on our phone and scroll away or play video games or watch movies when we can do these things in real life? We can go outside, plan a trip or a hike for 4, 6, 7 hours. You won't feel the time passing by, and have like mini missions to do during your trip and go on adventures. Because in reality, what we are doing in order to distract ourselves is just a copy of what people used to do back in the days. So if you play video games, have the same goal, which is to level up in life and get to an end goal. And guess what? This is real life. You have to level up and get to an end goal. I know it's not as easy as in video games and you don't get to fight monsters or stuff, but you can try your best to make the journey in order to grow as fun as possible. Same with social media. If you scroll on Instagram, what you will see is just videos of people living their lives. And after scrolling a bit, I said to myself, why am I watching people living their lives where I can go and live my life? Really meditate about this. So I will give you one actionable step that will really help you get rid of your addiction to technology. It's take a day where you go and you get back to nature. Be as dumb as you can, be as stupid as you can. Play with trees, play with grass. If you find animals, play with them. Just find people, say hi. I saw cows yesterday and I was happy. I was happy because I saw cows. Bro, this is so fucked up. We live in a world where if you see a cow, it can make you happy. it may sound weird, but trust me, go do it and you will feel it. I can't really express it better than this. Go try it yourself and you will see by yourself. It's really amazing. You have to reconnect to nature at least once a week. If you can't, once every 2 weeks or once a month, but try to do it your best. And yeah, it wasn't a really structured video. I hope you enjoy it. I'll try my best to put some pictures. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you go and try it yourself. And as always, stay strong.